On Take 5, Secretary of State candidate Mark Meuser talks about voting issues.
People don't think that their vote matters. We have assembly districts with 450,000 people in an assembly district, and it's because there's so many people for one representative. I mean, we got the 5th largest economy in the world here in California, and yet you have 40 senators. You know, we've shrunk the size of representative government that people don't think that their vote actually matters, and so they're less likely to participate. We do not have voter ID at the polls. Anybody could come in and say, I'm John Smith, because they know that John Smith has been dead for 15 years, and it creates the opportunity for fraud, for special interests to steal elections in those very close, tight races, whether it's the city council or county supervisor race or something like that. And that's where the opportunity for fraud exists. So that's why it's so important to have clean election rules so that you prevent the opportunity for fraud. You shouldn't be allowed to just come in and just because you live here, you can now dictate the direction of a whole entire country. That's not the way how a republic works. We have laws, we have protections, but you need to follow those laws, and when you have got the training and education, that is when it is the appropriate time to now have that right and that duty to vote, because you'll understand and appreciate what it means to live in a republic. The DMV, where we're connecting the driver's license with a person, is one less step that the average person has to deal with when they're moving. We live in a very mobile society. There are some definite pluses to the motor voter system because it's creating more communication within government, which is usually a good thing. We're not afraid to expand the size of the administrative class, but the people who are supposed to balance the administrative is the legislature, and we actually need to make that a little bit easier for them. Maybe an assembly at 200 all of a sudden makes it a little bit more manageable and people are a little bit more connected with their elected officials.